The next day, I went to Paulie's like we arranged.
So what, Tom? What's with the sudden change of heart? I didn't think you wanted to do it.
That was when I still thought that Salieri wasn't using us. Now I know that he is.
Well, you're certainly right there. So would you do the bank?
What about Sam?
Hey, you heard him. He's worried about what might happen and the Don coming after us. So if you want to do it, it's just you and me. What do you have to say?
First, I'd like to see this bank. Then I'll listen to your plan.
Fine. We can go and look at it right now.
Okay, let's go.
Follow me. We'll take the train. It ain't far. Be there in a few minutes. So how's everything going?
Aside from the last few jobs, pretty boring. Of course, my kid keeps things interesting.
You know, I actually envy you. You gotta find a dame and start making babies. When I look at my life, I don't seem to be doing much. Hang out, go to parties. I'm getting pretty bored with it. Problem is, I don't know how to do anything else.
I think most people would like to change.
Everybody imagines the adventures and dough they see in movies. There's nothing about the boring deal making. Always having to negotiate deals with people, and they can't make notes of anything because of the cops. So I have to remember all of it. I ain't 20 no more, and I'm starting to forget. Sometimes I don't know who promised me what or who I let what, and as a result, someone always messes with me, and I lose out on the dough. It just pisses me off.
Well, we still have the excitement.
Oh, that's the worst. Nothing happens for 6 months. You start to get lazy, and suddenly, boom, some action. Don't think I ain't worried something might happen to us.
So what are we supposed to do?
This will be our last big job. Be enough to get me a pizzeria someplace. You know, something.
Oh, really?
Wait a minute. this is it. It ain't too big, and it ain't too small. Let's take a look inside.
Good day.
Yes, please. I'd like to take out $5.
And your name is?
Vic Comani.
Unfortunately, sir, your account is overdrawn.
What's that supposed to mean? That's it. I'm through with this bank.
I can't disagree with you there, sir.
Go to hell!
Okay, we'll start here in the hall. We'll run in here and shout that it's a raid. Those two guards will probably just give up. If they want to play heroes, we'll liquidate them. As soon as they're out of the way, we gotta get the keys to the safe. We'll have to find out where they are from the clerks. I think they'll talk for guns at their heads. You go through that door, behind the counter, after you get the key. The door leads to a corridor. On the right is a staircase down to the safe, and upstairs to the office. If you have the keys, go straight to the safe. Otherwise, you have to get them somewhere upstairs. Downstairs, there will probably be more security guards. You'll have to deal with them alone while they keep everything in check upstairs. Downstairs, there's a large safe which you got unlocked. Then you just gotta get the dough and get out. That's everything.
Good day, madam.
Okay.
Hello.
Let's go.
I'd like to open an
You
account.
better get out of
And
here.
your name is?
Catherine Wood.
Okay. What will your first deposit be?
$300.
All right. Please give me your story.
My aim is to build a big fun park in Hoboken.
Goodbye.
Restaurant, dance hall, picture house. I want to give the people who live there the chance to enjoy themselves. The last picture house closed down.
Such an investment will
The bank is connected to the home security system. But even with radio, cars can't get here for 5 minutes. That means we'll have 5 minutes from the time we get in to do everything and then disappear. We're gonna need some wheels. It's stupid to get a car from Ralphie, because he'll tell Salieri. You'll have to get a good fast set of wheels, Tommy. For you, that shouldn't be a problem.
No, it shouldn't. I think Lucas would know something.
Okay, try to get something fast. We'll need it. I guess they won't just let us leave. Even if we get out of the bank in time, we could still meet the cops in the city.
And how do you want to deal with them?
We'll head to an abandoned joint right in Hoboken. It has Palmero Club written on the wall.
Great.
There's still a little problem with guns. I have my own stuff, but you don't. We'll need to get some kind of heater. I think I know a place where you can pick one up.
Where's that?
It's pretty far. It's probably best to go by train. Get on here and then go to Hoboken. Get off at the central Hoboken station and go in the direction from which you came by the train to the nearest crossroads. Under the elevated railway, there's a road. Follow that and turn left at the next road. You'll see an old movie house called the Twister. At the side entrance, you'll find Yellow Pete's shop. Tell him I sent you. He should have something.
I'll do that now. I'll get some weapons, then the car, then I'll stop by your place.
Yeah, pull in front of the building and honk your horn. The janitor's always locking the door. I'll come down and we'll go. I'll see you later.
Paulie sent me.
Oh, come in.
Okay. Son, what brings you here?
Paulie sent me. We need some weapons.
Right. Paulie. Yeah, I know him. At least I think I know him. That short, moody guy, right?
You could say that.
Still working for Salieri?
Yeah.
Well, give that old Goomba my regards.
Sure. Anyway, the weapons.
Sure. Yeah, so what does Paulie need?
That should be everything.
Great. I won't keep you from your work, son. Now you say hello to Paulie for me, huh?
Sure. Thanks. That yellow Peter's a little nuts.
He's no loony, but his stuff's good.
Why they call him yellow?
You see his teeth? They're the yellowest in town. And they also stink the most.
Right.